Hey Leo, welcome back to Natural Mystic Messages. Now, while I shuffle, and I've picked up the wrong deck, I'm not starting with this one. While I shuffle, I will chat to you about some new little changes to the channel. From this point forward, all my messages will be timeless. I will timestamp them as the month so they can be found easily, and then after the month ends, I will take the month out of the title, and you can just use the title to find messages that resonate with you that you need to hear at that time. My guides have instructed me to do this way. If you are watching, please hit that like button. It's a great way to support YouTube creators. My channel is at this point not monetized. I do this for the love of cards. I do this for the love of giving messages, and when you have a gift, it really is important to share it. Now, I will also, I'm just letting you know while I talk, I am going to pull from the Romance Angels Oracle to get this party started, Leo. What was I getting at? Oh, my ADHD brain just threw me off course. I looked off to the side out the window, and there I was. Yes, I do not get paid for this, but I would like my messages to get out to more people. It helps me pick up energy. It helps me pick up bigger varieties of energy. It stops my messages being stale because I'm tapping into a bigger collective. And the way to do that is to get into the algorithm, and the way to do that is to have people subscribe, like, comment, all those fancy things. YouTube is a fickle machine, and it is very hard to get that moving. Okay, so we have retreat. It is safe for you to love, flirt, getting to know each other. This sounds like new romance, Leo. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you may have just met someone, and you're in that space of, I just don't want to deal with anyone else. I don't want anyone else in the world. This person fills me completely. I am so madly in lust with this person. But at the same time, you might be getting those lovely little triggers that pop up when you do tend to fall in love with someone and you feel vulnerable. And you worry now that you have now got to this space with this person, that you like them so much that what if they left? What if this person took away this happiness? Would I survive? And it may be causing you to fall back into yourself a little bit, and be a little distant. You might even not be doing it physically. You might be walling up your heart a little bit out of fear, or your person may be doing this to you. Either way, I feel like both of you are petrified. Both of you have sort of never felt this way before, and you're so fearful of what could possibly happen if that was ripped away from you. Flirt has come up right next to that, and it's telling you to be lighthearted, to let it go, to go with the flow, and just enjoy their company and get to know each other. It's saying, please don't wall up. Let them see the inner you. That if you've got this far and you're feeling this way, and you know this person's feeling this way, but then maybe you're being triggered, maybe they might get triggered and sort of not reply straight away, and then you might think, oh my gosh, I'm being clingy, and they're backing off, and now I have to wall up because I feel like it's this constant back forth of triggering. So almost to the point where it's like a competition. Like, I'm not going to love you any more than you love me. We're going to be very even Stevens in this love, but it's almost like the more this happens, I feel like I want to draw a little diagram. I feel like there's you and this person here, these little things, and then one gets triggered, so they pull back, and that triggers the other person, and they pull back, and then it just keeps going till further and further, till the distance and the divide between you is so big that you don't know how to get back to it. And it all started because you cared for each other so much. So push through the fear, Spirit's saying, and allow yourself to be vulnerable. And now on that note, we're going to dig into the tarot. I'm using the Bonefire Tarot today. This is a new deck I got. I don't need a new deck. I have probably close to about 200 Oracle and Tarot decks, but it keeps my readings fresh, and I've wanted this one for a very long time, so it's justified. It's completely justified. And look how pretty it is. Look, 10 of Cups and Page of Cups. Wow, this could be any more literal to what the romance angels just pulled out. This is the happily ever after. Look at that, a rainbow. There's a picnic. Everyone's happy, and this Page of Cups is new. It's 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 love, but it's like inexperienced love. So it's almost like you haven't experienced this depth before and it's fearful, or your person hasn't felt this depth before and it's fearful. These big old fish here are telling me that you might be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. On that note, let's actually get shuffling and get into the reading. If you're enjoying it, please hit the like button. I'm going to be a little bit of a naggy cow. We can grow together. Okay, let's get this shuffle on. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for Leo? So far, I'm excited. New love is like a drug. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is moving away from things that you may find painful or that cause you pain. There's balloons at the top of those swords. I feel like it's not even you moving away. I feel like the pain's being lifted away from you. Or maybe, like I said, new love is a drug. Maybe this new love is healing you. Or it's helping remove past pains. Ooh, Justice. She has not popped up in the readings so far. High Priestess, she has. Justice is about balancing the scales. It's about karma. It's about getting what you deserve, for better or for worse. And it's about the people who have treated you unjustified getting what they deserve. The High Priestess, that is getting in touch with your sensual side. It's also being very tight-lipped. Like, she's very, if you have a look here, she is very tight-lipped. She does not want to say a word. So be very wary if you are in a new situation to express yourself and express your feelings. Now, as I looked down, this Justice also reminded me of Lady Luck, which is telling me that luck is on your side. There's a big old ring there too, and the number 11, because it is the 11th card. There's some twin flame energy there. Okay, what do we have? 9 of Wands. Exhaustion. Let's keep shuffling and get the rest of the cards out so we can figure out what this story is telling us. I feel like you're unlearning as well everything you've sort of ever known. Like you're removing old programming, Leo, like how you thought relationships should be. 3 of Cups, that has come up a lot in readings. In fact, nearly every reading. If you're looking for twin flame readings, go check out Luna Phoenix Tarot. I was just discussing with her the other day that because she was having the 3 of Cups come up in nearly all her readings too, and we feel like this is the rise and united front of the feminine in this time where the patriarchy is being removed. This is women and feminine energy coming together and standing tall and catching the world as it falls during this time of change and helping heal. It's kind of like all the wounded soldiers coming back that have sort of been hurt and wounded by the patriarchy or by masculine energy in general. 7 of Swords. This is trickery. This is deceit. This is the wolf in sheep's clothing. It's also being watched. So you may have someone that's keeping an eye on you who you don't want to. Oh, next to that is the Devil. This is addiction, sexual addiction. This reading is certainly taking a turn. But I think a lot of this is speaking to this 6 of Swords of coming out and that energy being lifted from you. And I feel like these are things that have gone on in the past or that you're removing yourself from, or that might have gone on in the past and are keeping you from fully stepping into this new love that's coming out. Knight of Wands, it's my fuck boy energy. I feel like you may have released someone who was just, this theme keeps coming up in all the readings. It's very odd. It's very odd. Normally I have, you know, little subtle things coming up through readings, but these same cards are coming out. Leo, you might be dealing with another fire sign. There's definitely a lot of swords here, so you could be dealing with an Aries. No, where are we at? A Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I'm going to go another two more. There's so much going on here. I feel like you were almost tempted to this, whatever this situation was, whatever this Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, I feel like they tempted you. They hit your weak spots is what I'm hearing. Okay, so what do we have? Ooh, we have the Six of Cups. This is very past life orientated, this card. It speaks of past lives. It speaks of lessons you may have learned in your past lives, things in your past life that you've brought into this one. You may be awakening to past life memories at the moment. You could be stepping into this new relationship. You may feel like you've known them forever. Along with the Seven of Cups, choice, confusion, feeling like your mind's everywhere. There's a lot going on in your head right now is what this card's definitely saying. So now we've got all these cards out on the table. Let's see what the story is telling us. I'm definitely getting a lot of Egyptian energy here. So some of you may be having past lives or remembering past lives or feeling a very strong connection to Egypt. You may also be dealing with a Virgo. What else is out here on the cards? Someone around you may have over the last few months over-consumed in alcohol, or you may have had to sort of drown out the sort of confusion in your head with alcohol, not to the point of addiction, but it may be something that was a coping mechanism for you. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay. You may have feel like your luck has sort of run out, which is why you may be sort of questioning this new person that has come into your world, because you almost doubt that you could be that lucky. Spirit's saying don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So if you finally get everything you've wished for and you doubt it, you may lose it. And Spirit doesn't want that for you. Spirit's saying keep working at burning these old patterns and these beliefs in self. I feel like there's a lot of it is the belief in self and not knowing your worth, not trusting your worth, and not trusting that you deserve everything that's coming to you. It's also self-care is coming up really a lot. You're feeling run down, you're exhausted. Also take retreat with the women around you. Go to them for advice. There may be someone like a grandmother type of figure that can really help you know your worth. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords coming up and being clarified with the Sun. That is Leo, that is beautiful. First of all, the Sun, you are showing up in your reading. You have found your inner lioness and you're letting her roar, and it is clearing like mountains. It's splitting oceans and giving you a clear path to walk on. The Sun it's the happiest card in the deck. And that's that new love that's either there or coming in. And I you know what? It makes me sad, Leo. It makes me sad that you have this new adventure here, but you're scared. And, you know, whoever did this to you, that justice is coming, and they will feel what they put you through. And that's not in a nasty way. Sometimes we have to do that karmically so we learn not to do that to people anymore. That's come up with the Eight of Pentacles, which tells me karma is hard at work here. It is definitely hard at work. Next to that, we have the High Priestess, which is being clarified by, once again, we have the Six of Swords. It's the second time it's coming out for you. You'll find as you start to step into either this new love of self or this new love of this person that's come around, your emotions will balance out too. I feel like a lot of you recently have sort of been, your emotions have sort of been all over the place and you don't know what to do about it. You're just like, what is happening right now? It's kind of not really how you'd normally deal with things too. I feel like you're saying, I'm not usually this emotional. And I feel like you're saying that to this new person too. Like, I'm not usually this emotional. It's just a release. It's just a release, and you have to release it to be able to move forward. There is such similar themes coming up in all the cards, and I'm wondering if it's the planetary placement. Okay, the Nine of Wands is being clarified with the Knight of Swords. This is clarity. This is clarity. This is moving forward, like, with gusto. It's also communication. It's clear communication and understanding where you stand with the people around you and with yourself, getting to know yourself and what it is you want and being able to express that. Okay, Spirit's telling me to take this. Okie dokie. And what order do they come out in? So we have the Temperance reversed, we have the Hermit reversed, we have, and these three are going to go together, the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, this is my twin flame card. The Four of Wands. This has come up in every reading. I think there's going to be a lot of unions coming in. And the Queen of Pentacles. And then we're going the Moon with the Devil. The Three of Cups has come back out with the Nine of Wands, but it's come out reversed. And then with the Seven of Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so where are we at? We're going to clarify this Six of Cups that has come up with the Temperance reversed. Now, the Temperance is healing. It's bringing you back to neutral point, basically. I feel like there's a lot of things that have gone on in past lives that have stopped you and blocked you at moving forward in this life. And that's why this Temperance has come up in reverse. I feel like whatever situation it is that you're walking into is sort of activating these memories or these sensations so that you can move through them. You're sort of getting, you're getting wisdom about yourself that you didn't have privy to this situation, so you can actually start to heal it. So this is beautiful. This Five of Cups in reverse tells me that you have stopped mourning the past. You are releasing old hurt and old pain, and you, like I said, you're probably doing that through either healing your inner feminine or through feminine connections you have. Okay, now this is the exciting bit, and I'm kind of rushing to get here. We have the Seven of Swords, which is sneaking, trickery, deception, all that ickiness, and it has been clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. This is a woman who is very grounded. She knows her crap. She is nurturing. She is motherly. She provides, whether that's cooking for her family, an ear to listen. She's there. She's stable and she's dependable. Alongside the Four of Wands, which is a firm, strong relationship that has a strong, dependable foundation. Something that no matter what comes up, that it can't be rocked to the point where it can't be fixed. It's meant to be, it's fated, it's destiny. It's knowing instantly when you meet that person that you probably will have an impact on your life from them that you cannot even put into words. And it probably happens the second you see them. You feel like your life will never be the same again. However, the Knight of Pentacles has come up, and This is a slow moving energy. He's not galloping in, he's trotting in slowly. But in saying that, he gets there in the end. Of all the nights, he makes it there and he does exactly what he needs to do because he didn't rush. It's thought through. So this person you're dealing with might be one of the reasons that you're being triggered or they're being triggered is because one of you are moving very slowly and it's not matching the passion and intensity of the relationship, but one of you or both of you have been very hurt in the past, so that you don't want to make rash decisions because this means so much to you, but it is causing that knock-on effect of triggering energy. Okay, so with the devil, we have the moon. The devil is addictions. Sometimes it can also be someone who's very eccentric and unique. But it's coming up here and being clarified with the moon, which is secrets, the hidden, the soul, the internal dialogue that other people don't get to hear. So maybe somebody in your life is sort of hiding the pain they're going through and the way that they're dealing with it, and you're sort of starting to come to life for you, whether it's these relationships you're dealing with or it's a loved one. You're starting to realize that there might be more to the picture than you're actually seeing. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, and there are sort of bits and pieces of this story that I'm sure you'll fill in because they're sort of not they're not telling a fluent story. It's sort of like Spirit's giving me little bits of information. And it could be that you're very private and you don't want the whole story told, but there are little bits of messages you need to know. And if this is resonating for you, please hit the subscribe button. We have the Knight of Wands. Like I said, that's my player. That's my fuck boy or my fuck girl. And this Three of Cups has come up in reverse. And that's, oh, sorry, started flailing my arms around. That is the feminine standing up and uniting. And I wonder if someone in your past of a relationship or maybe even a friendship has sort of been so controlling they stopped you from having that what's the word I'm looking for? The ability to sort of lean on another and get support from others. I feel like they cut off your support system. And that's why this card has come out so prevalent, because you, in making these changes or in releasing this pain, you've been able to connect up back into your community, whether it be a spiritual community or your literal community around you or just the people in your family. I feel like you're making connections again with the people you love and you're starting to feel much healthier. Now, the Seven of Cups is being clarified with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is balance. It's financial balance. So if you've got a lot of things running through your head, a lot of financial issues at the moment that you don't really know how they're going to be sorted, Spirit's saying just relax and don't be too miserly with your money. Don't be too fearful with your money, because you'll create that lack mentality and you'll find less will come into you. They're saying just relax, trust that the universe has you, do the best you can. Sort of let go of these intrusive thoughts, this worry. Don't keep yourself awake at night wondering how you're going to rob Peter to pay Paul. Do the best you can and it will start to balance itself out. Okay, Leo, on that note, we are going to, these are also another new deck I got. These are a cute little deck. I got them off Book Depository. I think they're only like $7. They're called Higher Love Soul Oracle Cards by Tammy Ledbetter. I will link all the cards below, or I will leave a description of all the cards if you want to work with any of these yourself. We're going to go for decision making. That's that Seven of Cups. There is a lot of decisions going on in your head right now. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lack of trust in your own ability to pick what's right for you. So you may also have a lot of people giving you their opinion or telling you that in the past, you know, you've messed it up so many times, or whatever their narrative is, but it's causing you to lose confidence in yourself. All right, Spirit, could we have another 3 cards for Leo? We're going to have to break this energy up. Oh, dreams come true. I think you needed to hear that, Leo. I think you needed to know that everything's going. It's not going. Okay, just take my word for it that that's what it says, because this crappy camera ain't gonna focus. Dreams come true. So trust that any decision you make is exactly where you need to be right now, and that you will lead towards your dream coming true. Okay, 2 more, Spirit. Let's go. Lasting love and happiness. There was a lot of dynamics at play here in this reading, Leo, and it got heavy, and I felt heavy while I was reading. But I feel like sometimes we have to go through this stuff to be able to clear it. So I feel like we went through it together. You know, we're in it together, sudden change. Okay, so we've got decision making, dreams come true, lasting love and happiness, and sudden change. And don't be fearful of change, Leo. Do not. I'm actually wanting to exhale as I say this. Spirit is saying, let go, let it flow, see what comes, trust that it'll be in your best interest. And to remind you that karma is working. It's there and it's in your favor, and what needs to happen will happen, and what is coming for you will come for you. Okay, Leo, I'm going to let this go, and I will see you all again next week. Bye.